It was early morning. You were on the bus, along with your best friend Sarah, who sat beside you in the window seat. She was talking about her fight with her little sister, not knowing your concentration was on someone else. Why, now you say, is it my fault or Minnie's fault? She asked, but you didn't respond to her as you were busy in your dreamland. Correct, correct. You simply nodding opposite to her question as you were staring at your crush who stood beside the front seat of yours. Is he handsome? She whispered, leaning near your ear, where you nodded while your face was shining. Why didn't you propose to him? How many days you will put him in your cross position? Give him promotion, Ryan. Again she whispered, making sure her voice was not audible to anyone except you. Boyfriend? You quickly got back to reality and looked at her where she was looking at you, raising her eyebrows. What happened now? Come on, enjoy your crush presence. I don't disturb you with my nonsense. She pouted while turning towards the window. I'm sorry, Sarah. I lost my concentration. I will not repeat this. Please say again. This time I will surely listen to you. You were pleasing her while she was anchoring your hand gently. But then the bus driver hit the sudden brake, and the result of it was Jungkook, your crush, falls back and landed his torso in your arms. It was a quite surprising and shocking moment for you both. Your eyes met with his eyes as they slowly got back to normal position from widening position. Your heart was beating so fast and he could hear it. Sarah, who was smiling at you both secretly, took picture of you and Jungkook to tease you later. Students around you were smiling and giggling as you both were still in that position. Yeah, Jungkook and got up. His best friend, who was with him, dragged him up by holding his collar. You quickly got back to your senses as soon as he got up from your lap and tilted your head while tugging your hair back to the ear. Jungkook also flickered his shirt and acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry, Ryan. It's okay, you replied, not giving him eye contact, as if felt embarrassed with the earlier situation. As it has half to reach your school, Jungkook was observing you, and when you look at him, he quickly looks away, making sure you didn't see him. Mia, who was observing Jungkook's action, feeling jealous as her best friend was giving his attention to someone else. Jungkook, listen to this song, it's so good, she said while sharing her earphones with him, even though he denies. Literally, she insisted. You looked at her trying to stand close to him. While I will not let you win. I don't like to share what is mine and Jungkook is mine. She smirked at you where you quickly looked away as you will get bad vibes always by seeing her. Later, you and Sarah were walking inside the school building while Jungkook was walking behind, maintaining much distance. What happened, Jungkook? Why are you looking at her like that? She asked as she observed him watching at your disappearing figure. I don't know, I feel something with her. Maybe she is a different girl with the qualities I like, he said, not knowing how poisonous his best friend was. That's your hallucination. She is not what she is, Jungkook. She might look innocent, but she always fights with others. I know you don't like those fighting girls. She smirked as he nodded convincingly. You were walking in the corridor along with Sarah while talking about random things. Yeah, Ryan, come here. The popular girl who was chewing gum while sharpening her nails called you as she was standing near the wall with her other friends. This girl, I think she is going to have a fight with me again. I hate this fighting concept, but it's loving me. You shook your head while Sarah was laughing inside. What? You asked, folding your hands across your chest, and your eyes don't have the fear which others have when they see her. Take this assignment and complete it by evening, by sharp 4, she said while her friend threw a notebook at your face where you didn't fail to catch it. What? Are you serious? You scoffed at her face where she was looking at you, raising her eyebrows. Of course I am. Why don't you write it if I say? She was wiggling her eyebrows where you scoffed again. Do you think I'm covered to listen to you? He threw a book at her friend's face, which made her react angrily. How dare you deny my order? Wait, I will show who I am. She quickly grabbed your hair, but she didn't know you can break her hand. Aish, this devil. You break her hand, making her leave your hair, and in return you grabbed her hair. Just then Jungkook and Sarah was coming in that way and saw you fighting with Lucy. Look at her, didn't I tell you? She is fighting already. He hummed while observing you from distance. Hey Van, leave, Jungkook is coming. What would he think about you? She whispered in your ear as she was nervous that he would feel bad about you. Yeah, this is my last warning. If you ever dare to disturb me or fight with me, I will make your head bald, stupid girl. You gave her a serious warning in front of Jungkook who was passing by. Enough, she signaled Lucy to end the fight as she got what she wants. Lucy nodded and freed her hair from your hands. We'll see you later, Ryan, she smirked and left. Actually, it was Mia's plan to make you bad in front of Jungkook. She texted her friend Lucy and told her to poke you as she knew you would not let anyone hurt you. Yeah, what did you do? Why did you fight in front of Jungkook? What would he think about you now? She asked while you guys were walking towards your classroom. I cannot pretend like a soft girl just to gain his attention. I will be like myself in front of everyone. If he cannot accept me for fighting myself, then I don't want him. I want someone who can love me with my real self. You're right, Vine. I'm proud of you. She smiled, looking at you as she was impressed by your words. Later, you entered the class and looked at Jungkook, who was already watching you. You didn't hesitate for what happened earlier, as you know you were correct. You took your seat and was opening your books. I can't believe she is ferocious, he said while smiling at you slightly, but Mia, who was observing him, looking at you angrily. Jungkook, explain this topic instead of watching that girl, she said while nudging his elbow to grab his attention. Yeah, show me. He started explaining, but his concentration was fully on you. She was hating that he was giving you his attention these days. Later, your teacher had arrived and started taking the class. He concentrated on the class fully, while Jungkook was deviating as his half concentration was shifting over you. Okay students, I have an announcement. Within 3 days, you guys have to submit me this semester project. For that, I'm dividing you all as partners. Now I will read the names. Your teacher started reading the names. Lucy and Sia, they hugged each other happily as they both were best friends. Vine, I know we will be partners. You have to help me in this project. You smiled at her while nodding slightly. Yeah, Jungkook, you have to help me, okay? You know, I hate this project stuff and all. Don't worry, Mia, I'm here for you. Have winked. Vine and Jungkook. With your teacher's announcement, you and Jungkook were shocked. Even your jaws dropped. What? Vine? He was surprised as well as happy unknowingly while Mia was burning with jealousy. Oh my god, Vine, you're going to do project with Jungkook. Such a nice thing, you know. You nodded while confusing about it. I don't know, Sarah. You slowly turned back at Jungkook, who was already staring at you, and you nodded slightly as he gave you a assuring smile. I can't believe she is going to make a project with Jungkook. How dare she? And teacher, she knew I always wanted to be partnered with him. Then why did she do this? She said annoyingly while running her hand through her hair. Relax, let's go. We will ask the teacher to change your partners. She held Mia's hand but stopped as she didn't move. No, we can't, Lucy. If we go there, she will surely call to my parents about my school performance. Even my parents told her to do whatever it takes to improve my grades. It's impossible now. Lucy sighed, along with her other friend who was nodding convincingly. Now what should we do? Let it be. I will try to disturb them as much as possible and make Ryan do the whole project alone, because Jungkook would be spending time with me. She smirked evilly as she has a wicked plan. That warm afternoon sun streamed through the classroom windows, casting a golden glow on the desk. It was after lunchtime and the classroom was buzzing with chatter. You were talking to Sarah until you feel Jungkook's eyes hitting your back. Your eyes met his, and for a brief moment it felt like the world around you disappeared. His warm brown eyes held yours, and a shy smile tugged at the corner of his lips. You quickly looked away, feeling your cheeks heat up. Mia, who was sitting next to Jungkook, noticed the exchange and her expression darkened. Jungkook, shall we go for coffee after school? He was nodding, not paying attention to her, as he was focused on you. She tried to engage him in conversation, but his gaze kept drifting back to you. Every time you glanced up, you found him looking at you, and you couldn't help but smile. Suddenly, the teacher entered the room, and everyone was quieted down. Mrs. Lee was carrying a stack of papers, and she placed them on her desk before addressing the class. Alright everyone, listen up. This afternoon we will be working on details of the project. Since it's a leisure hour, you all sit with your partners like I assigned in the morning. As soon as Mrs. Lee finished speaking, there was a scramble as everyone moved to sit with their partners. Jungkook stood up and made his way towards you, his eyes never leaving yours. Mia grabbed his arm, trying to pull him back. Jungkook said with me, you said you will help me in the project. She said, pouting her face to create an innocent expression which she doesn't know. Jungkook gently but firmly removed her hand from his arm. Yes, but Mia, we should follow the teacher's instructions. She said we should sit with our partners. Mia's face twisted with anger and disbelief. I know, but still, I want to be with you. He sighed, looking at her with a mixture of pity and resolve. Don't worry, it's just for a project. If you need help, you can ask me anytime. I'm here for you. Without waiting for a response, Jungkook walked over to your desk and sat down next to you. Your heart raced as he smiled at you, and you couldn't help but smile back. Hey partner, he said, his voice soft and warm. Hi Jungkook, you replied, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. The two of you began discussing the project, sharing ideas and brainstorming. You could feel Mia's eyes boring into the back of your head, but you tried to ignore it. Jungkook was focused on you, his attention making you feel special and appreciated. As you worked together, you found that you had a lot in common. You both loved music, had similar tastes in movies, and even shared a few inside jokes. The more you talked, the more you felt comfortable around him. He was kind of funny and incredibly easy to talk to, unlike you know till now. For the next class also, you guys seated in the same place as well as others because there was no time to shift as your next teacher arrived. Juan, are you free after the school? I whispered, grabbing your attention. Why? Do you have any plans to skip the project? He said, smiling slightly. Nothing. I want to discuss the project in detail. If you are free, then we can continue after this class. Okay, you nodded, smiling slightly. After a while, class was over and few students started heading out of the classroom while others stayed to discuss about the project with their partners. Mia, where are you going? We should discuss about the project. Yes, unfortunately, Mia was Sarah's partner. If you want marks, then complete this project alone. I have other things to take care of. She smirked and walked to Jungkook. How dare she? She looked at her annoyingly. Here you and Jungkook were discussing the project where Mia came to Jungkook. She put her hand on his shoulder before talking to him. Jungkook, are you done? We have a plan to go coffee shop. Did you forget? She asked while he looked away as he don't like her attitude. I'm sorry, Mia. I can't come. I have to do project with Juan. Maybe next time. Once we complete the project, we will go, okay? She looked at you angrily while plastering a fake smile. Fine, I will get cold coffee for you. You must be tired. She said and walked to the canteen with an evil plan in her mind. After a while, she came back with one cold coffee and orange juice and walked towards your bench. Wine? Now see, you will run home. She smirked. Jungkook, your cold coffee, she handed him. Thanks, Mia. He smiled. One, your orange juice. She extended her hand to give you, but you pushed it back, gently denying her offer. It's okay, Mia. I'm fine. No, you should take this. Consider it as my treat. You were denying while she was forcefully bringing the glass over you. Suddenly, she dropped the juice on you, and quickly water droplets drenched your skirt, making them visible. Oops, I'm sorry, Vine. I think you need to run to your home now. She was smiling secretly from Jungkook while looking at your wet shirt. Oh no, Vine. I quickly took off his favorite hoodie from his bag and put it over you and tipped it immediately to protect you from the gazes of other students. What is this, Mia? You should have been careful, right? You put her in this situation. He shouted at her as he felt bad about your situation. I'm sorry, Jungkook, it was an accident, she said, and left the classroom while he was knowing about your state. When are you okay? His voice soft and warm. Yeah, I'm fine, Jungkook. Thanks for this. Here at the outside, Mia stood squeezing the iron rod of the staircase as she was boiling with anger. He gave his hoodie to her. Actually, it was his favorite hoodie and he never gave this to anyone, even though she asked many times he denied. But today, he gave the same hoodie to you. It was irritating her more. Fine, I will tell about you. She hit the rod angrily and left from there. Next morning, you were taking books from your locker while talking with Sarah. Wine, how is your relationship with Jungkook? Did you confess to him? You are going overboard. We are being good friends for now. Maybe in future I will confess. It seems he is interested in me. You were smiling until you heard a bold and angry voice. While you turned back as she was behind you. Before you could realize, she slapped you saying, how dare you confess, Jungkook? Do I have to remember you? He is mine and nobody has a right over him. He is my man and you better leave him before I kill you. You stood holding your cheek as you didn't realize what was happening. You saw everyone around you watching the scene. I will not leave him, Mia. You slapped her harder than she dared. What do you think of yourself? Is he your puppet and did he say anytime that he is interested in you? My feelings and I have complete right to confess him, understand? You warned her strongly, showing your index finger. How dare you slap me? She again raised her hand, but before she slaps, a voice stopped her and it was Jungkook. Mia, stop it. He shouted, walking towards you. Jungkook, see, she is fighting with me too. I told you right, she is not the type of girl you think. Stop it, Mia. I heard everything and I saw you, everything. Ryan told me why she fought with Lucy that day. I thought Wine was wrong and trusted you, but after seeing you, now I understand. You lied and created a nuisance behind me. Jungkook, it's not. He cut her off. Listen, Mia. I didn't know you haven't trust in me. I didn't realize when you didn't let me talk to any girl. But now I understand. I'm sorry. I don't have that kind of feelings for you. Jungkook. Her eyes widened with shock and anger built up in her. I treated you just as a friend. I never gave you any false hope. Moreover, yours is obsession, not love. Listen, everyone. If anyone has a crush on me, then please step back. I got my love already. He said, pulling you closer to him while you were shocked as well as surprised. Jungkook, you tried to move away, but he didn't let you go. What? Don't you like me? I'm waiting for your confession. By the way, you are a strong girl. Fighter. You smiled while your cheeks were turning pink. Mia, as a friend, I will be there for you, but if you plan any wicked moves, then you have to face me as an enemy. I got to know your true self today. Let's go, Ryan. You both left from there while Mia was clenching her fist, looking at your disappearing figure. Jungkook, I will not leave you for insulting me. Thank you for watching.